The death of the seat. Salesforce just reported its highest non-GAAP operating margin in company history at 34.8%, but the stock is down 32% year-to-date for one specific reason. The legacy per-seat subscription model, which built this $40 billion empire, is officially a liability. As of June 2026, enterprise seat growth has flatlined across the entire SaaS sector. Mark Benioff is not killing the per-user subscription because he wants to. He is doing it because the math no longer works when AI agents do the work of 3 human employees. This pivot to Agentforce and outcome-based pricing is a frantic attempt to decapitate his own revenue model before a competitor does it for him. This is the end of predictable SaaS and the beginning of the consumption-based squeeze, the Agentic Arbitrage play. The new unit of value in San Francisco is the Agentic Work Unit. Last week's earnings show Agentforce ARR hitting $1.2 billion, a massive jump, but look closer at the pricing tiers. Salesforce is moving from a flat $150 per month per human to a hybrid model where you pay $2 per conversation or 10 cents per specific AI action. To an operator, this looks like flexibility. To a CFO, this is an uncapped variable expense. Salesforce is betting that as companies reduce human headcount in customer service and sales, the volume of automated interactions will explode. They are effectively shorting human labor while charging a premium for the digital replacement, essentially shifting their P&L from a software provider to a high-margin digital staffing agency. Margins built on Anthropic. Beneath the celebration of record margins lies a massive hidden OpEx shift. Salesforce committed $300 million to Anthropic for AI token usage this year alone. In the old SaaS model, your gross margin was nearly 80% because once the software was built, it cost nothing to let a human use it. In the Agentic model, every single automated conversation incurs a direct compute cost. If Salesforce cannot optimize its model routing, these outcome-based contracts will eat their own lunch. We are seeing a structural shift where the cost of goods sold is no longer just server rack depreciation, but actual variable intelligence costs paid to third-party model providers. This is a lower-margin future wrapped in a high-growth narrative. The data layer lock-in. The Informatica acquisition was the final piece of this trap. By integrating data 360 across the stack, Salesforce has made it impossible to run these high-priced agents without paying for the underlying data layer. Think of it like a printer company. The agents are the printer, but your proprietary customer data is the ink. Benioff is forcing customers to harmonize their data within Salesforce so that his agents are the only ones with the context to actually resolve a ticket. It is a brilliant play for retention, but it creates a massive integration bottleneck for the customer. If you want the autonomous agent to actually close a deal, you have to pay the toll for the data 360 credits first. The real implication. Salesforce is effectively admitting that the software era is over and the labor era has begun. The shift from seat-based subscriptions to agentic work units is a fundamental transformation of Salesforce into a utility company that bills based on output rather than access. This move addresses the seat compression problem identified in the Agentic Arbitrage section, but it exposes the company to the volatility of enterprise activity levels. For the investor, this means the traditional SaaS valuation multiples are dead. We have to start valuing Salesforce like a specialized consultant or a power company. The metric that matters now is not seats, but the token-to-resolution ratio. Watch the upcoming Q2 earnings for the specific count of agentic work units. If that number does not grow at triple digits, the massive CapEx on Anthropic will start looking like a very expensive mistake. The signal is clear. The era of the human seat as a reliable revenue unit has expired. Subscribe for more.